Hungry for it, see it issue when I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got good go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can't outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to. Then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Here he is on 3rd and short. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, run!
Etienne again. And that short gain is enough for you set it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, Lion!
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Kansas City.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence working from the gun. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, change the time. Silver.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Little knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Receiver in motion going left. Going on 1st down, Mahomes. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
We've set it downs from 37.
Yellow.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 43. 43. Nice high.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. That's caught. It's Kelce again. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Hunt. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reduce the lead to just 4. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I get your money up, believe it, I got my money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Right, let's go. Tomato. Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Route. Soko. High. There we go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. Coming out 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Runs this clean at the 30. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Rice motioning left. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's a give to Hunt. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Another punt coming up. Matt Ariza to do the honors once again. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you could create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
11. Go, let's go. 11, Agate.
Now Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
23. Hey, change the time. Sink right.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Hey, run!
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Tranquil brings him to the ground.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ralph.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
On red.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Hey, Lion. Darn, they put attack. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey. Here we go.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hey, go! Son, son.
Tootin takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brown with a return here. All right, so he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. 5. Hey, 57. 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first down from the 41.
Fire on these two. Let's go on, 80. Yellow. Come back.
Throwing is Mahomes. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. We'll go with Hunt on the run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. So on 4th down, out comes Matt Ariza to boot it away. That's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:54 left in the half. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Able to find Strange here. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 from the 32. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Soko, son.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st down from the 42.
Rip, 23. Same right.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, run. Son. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. Catches maybe down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
13, Luke.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. Silver.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Go. Take right open.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Red on red. Hey, son, it's 11, Agate.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
Jaguars 24, Chiefs 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Hey, Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he gets him back, but they lost on that penalty. Second and 10.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And pass caught by Strange. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end is.
They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
23. Son, that's...
Going to the ground again on first. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Ron, Silver.
Inside dip here for Tootin. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's got Thomas on a slant. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Little knocks it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brown with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Motion the tight end over. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Mahomes to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato.
Going right back to Davis. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Rips.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Well, Rocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It gives a good kick to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
Here's Mahomes now. Finds his man Gray. A lot of mess on the move here. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and you give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Yellow.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. Near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
And start with a give to Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hunt trying things up the gut. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Rice, the motion man right. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
It's a designed run from Mahomes. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs drop the lead back to 13.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
On red. Son,
Drive start to the quick throw, left complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
We've set it downs from 37.
Hey, run! Hot.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
2nd and 3 now.
Lisa 24. Focus, hot. Take right open.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 3rd down.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Rice motioning left. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Yellow, yellow. On the water, right? 15.
Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's fourth down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, 15. Hey, 57. Attack.
Third and long for him here. Kelsey's got it right side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth.
Kansas City.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
As they like to say, it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hey, tomato. 11, add
Lawrence with it on first. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko.
Lawrence looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Chiefs have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over first and 10.
A
not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow. 40. Hero 15.
Motion man sent left. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, Parker. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Chiefs.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Attack! Hey, 43, 15. Hide on these two. Hey, Sunday. Hey, ripple it. 15.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Yellow. Argo blue, ladies.
He'll look to throw it. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
22-yard line.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap, it's a give to Hunt. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 1st and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Pacheco will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. 50.
Here he is to throw. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it. But they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Jaguars 34. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
On red. Turn, this is hot. Go.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. 30 left.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock.